Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or like for me, dead of night. It is 3:25 a.m. in Central Time, USA. Yeah, definitely dead at night. Welcome to the Race Music channel. Welcome to Free Practice One. This is kind of cool, actually. Bring out F1 TV up. Yeah, we've got 9 rookies in, so I'm gonna try and go them over with you. So, all right, so the first one, 8 on the board, SHI. That's Ryan Shields. He's in the Aston Martin, one of the Aston Martin cars. CRA, that is Jack Crawford, and another Aston Martin. LAN, this is the one you need to keep an eye on. This is Arid Lindblad. He has been going to be promoted to F1 to the Racing Bull seat next year. We'll talk more about. So Yuki's out. Isaac Azar has moved up to the mothership, to the red ship, into the second Red Bull seat. Uh, excuse me. Lawson staying with Racing Bulls, and again, our Lindblad basically is going to be moving up into that open Racing Bull seat. So, LEL. So LEC is Charles Leclerc. LEL is Arthur Leclerc. Number 12 is IWA. That's Iwa Iwasa. He's in for Lawson. Number 14, BRO. That's Browning. Luke Browning. HIR. That is Rio Hiraka in the Haas seat. 17 is Paul Aaron. And then the other one to keep an eye on is now in the 20th spot right now. That is Pato Award. He came in second to Pelot this year. So where's Oscar? Oscar's out for Pato Award for FP1 trading. So it just only means that they'll be out. So the drivers you don't see are just out for this session, and they'll be back for FP2. So again, the drivers, the big ones you want to keep an eye on is right now listed 10th on the board. That's LIN. That is Arvid Lindblad. He's going to be the new F1 rookie next year. Number 11, LEL. That's Arthur Leclerc. And then 20 on the board right now. That's Pato Award, who is extremely good. He's an extremely good. He's replaced by a rookie. We got to put rookies in quotes here because he qualifies as a rookie because he's not driven in the F1 Grand Prix, but he is again, second in the IndyCar Championship this past year. Has won races. Has come second. He's been beat but in horrible ways at the Indianapolis 500. Heartbreaking moments for Pato Award, I think, last year for the Indianapolis 500. So, yeah. No, we've got both Leclercs on the. So we have a double Leclerc moment here. So we've got Arthur, and so Charles is driving in FP1, and his brother Arthur is driving Hamilton's car. So we've got again, we've seen this before. So it's moment of fun. We're getting 9 rookies, 8, 9. So yeah, no, this is going to be a fun FP1 session with 9 rookies. About a minute or so before we go live. Oh wow, they've got Arthur's name up. He's got the number 39 apparently. Got a shot of Arthur Leclerc right now. So yeah, double Leclerc FP1, everyone. It's gonna be fun. So what happens when a rookie crashes FP1? Do they get benched? They usually don't come back. That's we had who was it? Our goat and savior No, 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 no. That's not Latifi. It was Gianazzi basically went out two two laps and crashed the car, and that was his great return. So we have just started FP1. So Pato's on pit lane, ready to go out. LEC is Charles. That's correct. LEL is Arthur. So Iowa is going to be going out. Pato Award's going out. Lindblad's going out. Charles is going out. Antonelli's going out. Science is going out. It's interesting. Award's going to go out on a soft tire. Everyone so far is going out on hard. So you look like for all occasions. I think everyone who's here. Your FP1 prediction is Verstappen, Oscar, Norris. Well, unfortunately, Oscar is not here, so I have to. Unfortunately, Heddle, you're gonna have to make another prediction. Who's the Papaya Wookie OWA? That's Pato Award. He is the IndyCar driver, and he's a rookie because he hasn't driven in F1. Pretty much. He's not a true rookie. He's a really good driver. He's a very popular driver too. So Pato Ward's part of the Arrow McLaren team, which is so that's just basically what the IndyCar team under McLaren. Again, it's Pato Ward, Arthur Leclerc, Avi Lindblad, Jack Crawford, Cyan Shields, Paul Aaron, Rio Hiraka, Emu Iwasa, and Luke Browning are our 9 rookies. Yeah. Again, Pato came in second in the IndyCar Championship. The only driver better than him this year was Palou, who had an incredible season. He had a Max Verstappen type season. The cars are different. The IndyCar and there are several significant differences in how they drive. I mean, a lot of them are from F2. I know Paul Aaron is also the reserve driver for Alpine. Trying to think. I think is it no, it's Rio Hirara basically is a reserve driver for Haas. They come from multiple different disciplines. And again, right now we've got Lindblad on track. So you want to keep an eye on him because he is going to graduate to F1 next year. He's going to be our rookie driver next year in F1. If you have not heard, Yuki Tsunoda is going to be out as a driver. He will be a reserve driver for the Red Bull family, but he is out. He will be so next year. The Red Bull team will be Max Verstappen and Isaac Ajak. The Racing Bull team will be Lawson and Lindblad, which is again on track right now. So Award has gone to the top of the board. Again, he's on a soft tire, 127.939. About half second back is Science on a hard tire. Lindblad is third. Andy is fourth. Arthur Leclerc is fifth. Crawford is sixth. Iowa is seven. Isaac is ninth. Colapino just jumped to second on a medium tire. He's 263 back. So as it stands right now, only have only the top sector could use two buffs. Well, you could get FP1 races next year. No, he will not be at. He's not qualified to do any of these. He's not a rookie. After you've driven 3 Grand Prix, you are no longer considered a rookie, and you don't qualify for this FP1 training. Max Verstappen has gone to the board 127.130, fastest first and second sector. Hulkenberg has the fastest third sector. He is now third, now fourth, because Leclerc just went second. That's Charles Leclerc. Charles has gone second. He's only 45,000 behind Max. Norris is 7th on the board right now. Again, Pato Award is in for Oscar for FP1. So there's an impeding incident noted between Browning and Isaac. Guys are cheering for Max already. Oh, they just showed the replay of that. So something happened between. So Browning's got radio static, and he couldn't hear them saying that Isaac was with him. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Why are there F2 drivers? Because they are, again, every team is required to do 2 sessions in each car with an FP with a rookie driver. We got Iowa basically 10th. Browning has come back into the pits. That's to be expected after basically having his radio. So they said that Russell had gone off track, but they're reinstating the track time. Looking right now. Yep, it's the Leclerc brothers. It's not the first time that they've been on the grid at the same time. I can't remember the last time it was, but this is again LEC is Charles and LEL is Arthur. Norris top of the board, Hulkenberg second, Antonelli is third, Colini is fourth, Sainz is fourth, Lindblad is sixth, and Verstappen is 7th right now. But he is on a flying lap, fastest second sector right now. Had fastest sector. Award's doing fastest second sector now. So the incident with Browning and Isaac is reviewed with no further investigation. It looks like that something wrong with the radio. They brought Browning back into the pits. Max has gone back up to 3rd. Bordello has gone to 8th. Get some Franco fans in chat. He will be driving again next year. Again, this week we finally finalized our grid for next year. Again, Yuki Tsunoda will be out as a driver next year. He'll be the reserve driver for Racing Bull and for the Racing Bull family. Isaac Jar will be moving up into the second Red Bull seat. Lawson will be staying in Racing Bulls, and then we will be promoting Lindblad, who's on the grid right now, currently 13th on the grid. He'll be moving up to F1 next year. He'll be our rookie driver. What is this reserve driver practice? Reserve driver, rookies, IndyCar guys. Ward right now, third on the grid. There's a 125.802. He's 56 thousandths behind Norris on a medium tire. Russell is only 39 thousandths on a hard tire, and Max is only 220 behind Norris on a hard tire. He's fifth. Fourth is Hulkenberg, 77 thousandths on a medium tire. So. Is that Pato O'Ward in P3? That is definitely Pato O'Ward in P3, everyone. Sainz on a flying lap right now, fastest first sector. Here, Iowa just went P14, 1.2 seconds back. So the only one who's not set a time is Browning, but he had an issue with his car, which required him to come pit right away. $65, the Blue Hawk says teams are required to set number of rookies per year. So it's 2 per car. That's the number. This is the popular one to choose due to the nature of the track during FP1. They do a lot of postseason testing here as well. Sainz just went to the top of the board. 125.712 is lap time. That's 52 thousandths faster than Norris and 91 thousandths faster than Russell, and that would be 108 faster than Pato O'Ward. Until he could place higher than Hamilton in the drive, he could. Both Aston Martin cars have a rookie in them. So that's bring up my note card again. So that's Jack Crawford and Cyan Shields, and I don't know. It doesn't matter who's in which car at this point. Both cars are being driven by rookies. Paul Aaron, so that's ARO, currently 17th on the board. That's Paul Aaron. 20th on the board. That's again Luke Browning. Again, we've seen Browning, Zahira, Crawford. Shields a new one into this mix. We've seen Aaron before. We've seen Pato O'Ward. We've seen Arthur, but not in a while, actually. Accessories. My God, we're getting Leclerc squared. Yes, we do. We have both Arthur and Charles on the grid right now. Here I was again 13th. Lindblad is 11th on. Again, Lindblad is going to be on the grid F1 next year. Clerk up to 6th. Again, the top rookie driver is O'Ward, ahead of pretty much everybody. Yeah, I mean, when we look at the other rookies, he's doing better than Isaac. He's doing better than Antonelli. Bierman is 12th right now. Borrell is 14th. Colpino's 10. So there's that. Who they're showing on screen. Antonelli just went to the top of the board right now, so that's a 125.708. He's 0.004 faster, so 4,000th faster than Antonelli. So Norris to the top of the board, that's a 125.4. 4.54 lap on a medium tire. He's about a quarter of a second faster than Antonelli, fastest sector 3. Russell's got the fastest first sector and Max on the fastest second sector. Norris already finished his lap. Max about to finish his lap. Max comes in P2, 14 thousandths behind Norris. Isaac goes P6. Clark is coming around to the line, and he's going to pit. We're under 45 minutes left to go, 44 or 30 seconds really left to go in this session. Again, you're listening to the Race Statistics channel. This is Grass with you live with our FP1. Again, we've got 9 rookies in for FP1. I want to thank Total Motorsports for hosting us again this weekend. Their website is in www.total-motorsports.com. Great website. They've got great an interview section. Also cover Formula E, IndyCar, and NASCAR as well. So if you are a motorsports head, they are a great resource for you. The one incident we've had so far includes Luke Browning and Isaac Hajar. Browning had an issue with his radio as Isaac went by, and he couldn't hear that Isaac was coming. And so he got in the way of Isaac's falling in that lap. Barlow just went to 11th on the board. 6:34 behind Norris's time. So he went out and came back in on that lap because of the issue with the radio. Yep, the Leclerc brothers on the grid. I mean, again, LEC is Charles and LEL is Arthur. So. I thank everyone who's been in YouTube chat. That includes Shay, Paula, Dark, Mayaki's here. They're the people who have joined the channel, and month after month, like me, have thrown money and helped support the channel. So thank you to my family, as referred to you guys as. Everyone who's subscribed, you are the army. Thank you so much, and everyone else, welcome, race fans. We've got a weekend. As it stands right now, we've got 9 cars with rookie drivers. Oh, we're going to the top of the board with 125.439. Someone is reporting that Bierman has a car problem. It's a hydraulic issue, so that's not good. So they have diagnosed Bierman with a leak. He's lost power. So it looks like he's coasting his way back to the pits. Yeah, he's coming in the box. More than he's known that for quite a while now. Not pit. I must have been looking at it weird. Oh yeah, there he goes, and he's pitting. Okay. So 2 cars out of this session right now. Nope, I'll take that back. Browning is back on track. So it'll be a while before Bierman gets back on track unless they can. I would not say this is sabotage. I mean, this was poor planning on. I'll be honest, poor planning on McLaren's side to do their final free practice in this session. So, Killer's asking LEL is Charles' brother. Yep, that's Arthur Leclerc. Great, nice lap. Gambaro and Hulkenberg top of the board right now. That's interesting. The stake try. Isaac top of the board right now. Is there some sort of track evolution that I'm not aware of going on? So Isaac is top right now, 125.254. Borella is second, 125.398, and Hulkenberg is third, 125.439 lap. And that's 209 faster than Norris, who's fourth. Max is fifth. Sainz just went up to second. He is 112 back, fastest first sector on that lap. Drivers choose when they do the FP1 rookie. I don't know if the drivers choose. It's a team decision. It's not necessarily a driver's decision. It's more of a team decision. Where's Hamilton? He's out for Arthur Leclerc. I think the funniest thing that has happened this season with the rookie drivers was that was what's going on? They told George Iwasa no, that's really award. But during the Mexican FP1 for the Mexican Grand Prix, George Russell got a luchador mask and went into the crowd and watched FP1 with the fans, and no one knew who it was until he got back into the paddock area. Got 36 and 45 seconds left to go in this session right now. Yeah, we've got double Leclerc right now. LEC is Charles and LEL is Arthur. Again, award 12 currently on the board right now. Again, he's in the pits. Is in Oscar's car for this FP1 session. Again, the other rookie in FP1 that you need to keep an eye on is Lindblad. He's currently 15th. He's going to be the new rookie F1 driver next season. He will be going to Racing Bulls. So let's go over the Red Bull family. Red Bull Yuki's out of the as a driver with Red Bull. He'll be their reserve driver. So the Red Bull team itself will consist of Max and Isaac, and the Racing Bulls will be Lawson and Lindblad. Again, the FP1 driver right now in for Yuki. Award, yes. There is a weird. The Irish got around, and there's an Irish heritage in Mexico. So Pato Award is from Mexico, but in his heritage, there's a weird Irish connection going back. I mean, Shaq has that same. There's weird. He's got a weird Irish connection back through his heritage as well. So that's you got to go look through history and where did the Irish go type question. It's not just Boston and New York and in Chicago. So looking at right now what's going on. A lot of people are on the pits right now. This is mostly again. A lot of them are cycling into another program. If you have questions, will Oscar and Hamilton be racing? Well, not racing. They'll be back in FP2. Yeah. So all the drivers that are out for FP1 training. So again, this is like both of the Aston Martins, Hamilton, Oscar, Yuki. They'll be back for FP2, FP. They're just only out for this one session. Ed, the gatekeeper, pointing out that Norris won last year. That was part of the beginning of the McLaren turnaround last year. It was part of the turnaround that started with McLaren last year that rolled into this year. Vinny, do you feel Max is a big chance? Absolutely. You can't count him out. Max did a full purple lap, so that is sector 1, sector 2, sector 3, all fastest by him. And that was a 124.493, and that's 752 faster than what Isaac has done. So this is Max going out, putting a line in the sand, and telling everyone to come after it. Um, for those of you saying that like Lando has won the championship, he has not won the drivers' championship. Award on a medium tire has gone P3. He's 753 behind Isaac, so it's 1/1000th difference between these two. Russell's now gone second, so it's 240 back on Russell on a soft tire. So it goes Max, Russell, Isaac, Award, Sainz. Far, are you gonna spell who you're rooting for the champ? I mean, for me, I've been rooting for Max from weeks ago. I mean, when it became evident that like, hey, Max like was on a charge, I was like, when it went from impossible to impossible. Now, very possible. Lando it's still Lando's championship. He's in the driver's seat to win it, but we just saw Max take out 100. He was 104 points back. He's only 12 back. So he just took 88 points on his rivals to be where he is now. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's huge. Or no, it's 92. 92 back. I got the math wrong. My apologies. It's 92 back, so it's much more. So Max 2 seconds slower than 224 point lap time. Yeah, but this is FP1. This is not representative of the race or qualification. They are racing under sunlight, and they'll be racing under the lights. So when we get to FP2, it will be more representative. So the track is technically slower right now than it would be for quali in the race. If Max hadn't crashed out in the Spanish race, he would have been championship. Really, I mean, he would be. He would be. This would be a much tighter battle, and he could be actually leading in this race. if he hadn't crashed out in Spanish. But Norris has crashed out, and Oscar has crashed out. So there's that. We really can't look back and be like, say it'd be what about is and historical revisionists, on those crashes. They happened. We are where we are right now. We're halfway through this session right now. 30 minutes left to go in this session. This is Crash with you with a crazy FP1 with 9 rookies. This is the Race Decision channel, and again, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch. 2,000 over on YouTube, 30 over on Twitch. Which are good numbers for me, 4 a.m. in the morning. Again, the dead of night, as I say in my introduction. Yeah, if Norris gets a podium position, it's over. There's nothing that Max or Oscar can do if Norris if Norris gets a podium position, he wins the world championship, and that's the end of it. It's when if he falls further down, then things start opening up. Racing, have you heard Red Bull's lineup? Yes, I've talked about it a couple times, my friend. If you want to put that in chat, go right ahead. What happened if in a same points finish? Then we go to tiebreakers. And I know I believe the tiebreaker goes based on the number of wins. So this is the scenario with so Max P2, Oscar P3, and Lando P7. In that case, they all have seven wins. I believe it then goes to the number of P2 positions, and I have to go look up. That's a data point. I'll have to look up. So right now, it would be right now they are all tied for wins. So the P1 position. So then it would be how many took the most number of P2 positions. Do you think the Holy Spirit of Latifi will possess a rookie and throw a curveball? No, not necessarily. These rookies are better than Latifi, to be quite honest, and yeah, they're better than Latifi. Yeah, speaking of F2 next year, F2 is going to be crazy next year. We're gonna get so Colton Herta, who is a IndyCar winning driver, is going to drive an F2 next year because he's trying to get his license points so he can be an F1 driver. So next year in FP1, when Cadillac does these FP1 training, it's going to be Colton Herta. So that's going to be crazy and they're going to let him cook. I'll be honest with you. They're going to let Colton cook with that car, and he's going to be up on that board. So it's going to be interesting seeing him next year. Oscar's taking a cold shower. What you guys say at the moment? So again, it's been a bit of time. Max has now gone to the top of the board. 124.512 is that lap. Sorry, 124.493 was the best lap. Norris is second. Leclerc is third. That's Charles Leclerc. Russell is fourth. Antonelli is fifth. Jump down. Award is 10th, and Lindblad is 11th. Though Award right now is on a medium tire, so he's doing a program for the medium tire. So thanks for proposing this. Do you stream a call? Yeah, we stream every session. So we'll be back for FP2, FP3. We'll be back for quali, and we'll be back for the race itself. When we come back next season, we'll also be doing preseason testing. I mean, when last week when we had the sprint race, we did the sprint quality and the sprint race for session. So we do all If F1 TV is broadcasting, we will have a stream up, unless we've got some weird technical issue. Okay, insane. Yeah, it is insane. I mean, like for me, it's 4:05 a.m. in the morning where I live, so not always easy to do this because of the time zones. So no, people are yelling about something with Antonelli, but I don't see any Stewart indication, no race control message about Antonelli have done anything. You get it from France. So you are about midday already. Probably like either noon or 1 p.m. your time over there in France. Again, it's just 4:06 a.m. Literally was having dinner, late dinner at 1 a.m. Sulkenberg's up to fourth. So we've got Max, Norris, Leclerc, Charles Leclerc, Hulkenberg fourth, Russell fifth, Antonelli sixth, Frank Calipino is seventh, Isaac is, well, he was eighth. Sainz has moved to eighth. Isaac is now ninth. Borlao is 10th. So our rookies are going to fill up the bottom of the board. Hirarada is 11th. Pato Ward is 12th. Avid Lindblad is 13th. Again, Lindblad is going to be moving up to F1 next year. Iwata is 14th. Behrman is 15th. Paul Aaron is 16th. Brown is now 17th. Now he's done 11 laps now. Again, he had an issue early on with his radio and a few other things. Behrman is back out after having a leak somewhere. Arthur Leclerc is 18th right now. Browning just went up to 16th. And then Shields is 19th and Crawford is 20th. Again, both of the Aston Martins have rookie drivers in them. Antonelli going for a flying lap right now. Ooh, this is not good. They're telling Behrman the box again. He's got the same issue, hydraulic issue happening again. So that's not good. What nonsense are you guys talking about? Again, Pato Award is in for Oscar right now for FP1. You can play with tinfoil if you want this to be a conspiracy theory if you want. Not really. Kind of if Norris ends up third or higher, basically he's going to win the championship. Why is Matt in the pits? I mean, there's 20 minutes left to go in this session, so this is about the right time to pit to set up for another program before you get back on track. There's a track slippery in sector 2. I wonder if Behrman. There's something on track. I wonder if Behrman spilled a fluid onto the track over there. Yeah, I think someone's yelling about this is why would they give Pato Ward a seat in practice in the most boring track? Blah blah blah. It's because they're required to put two rookies in each car over the season. It's not a um, conspiracy theory here, guys. It's part of the rules. And to be honest, after McLaren won the constructors, 8 races ago, why would they think that they would need this? This would be the title decider between Norris, Oscar, and Max. So Beeman's back out. He's going on a flying lap right now. Schumacher and Max are dangerous racers. Fact. No. Max is not a dangerous racer. He's not dangerous. Not even close to Schumacher. Ferrari or just Alfa Romeo in disguise. Ouch, that's horrible. Okay, we're about a bit over 200 subscribers away from 150K. So if you guys would like to subscribe right now, that'd be a huge benefit. If you like and subscribe, helps up the algorithm. Again, we're about to hit 150K. We will probably I'm hoping by quality that we'll hit that number. Again, we did hit 100,000 last year, so we keep growing. From name reveal. I don't know what name you're looking for. I am Grashariza. What tire compounds have probably brought this weekend? It's the C5, C4, and C3 compound. So C5 is the soft, 4 is the medium, and C3 is going to be the hard. And right now, Norris is top of the board with 124.485. He did that on a soft tire. He's 8 thousandths faster than Max. Leclerc is third, 16 thousandths behind Norris. And then Antonelli is 123 behind. Hulkenberg 144 behind. He did that on a medium tire. Antonelli on a hard tire. Well, I take that back. That may not be correct because they just came out. Well, they're used. They might be the same tire, but I could be wrong. And then I was looking. We've got 14 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this session. As like a toothpick of a gap. Maybe half of a toothpick. Why is Leclerc so slow? They may not be letting him go full cook on this because again, it's not his car. It's not like last year when they just let Antonelli go full cook in Hamilton's car and he lost control of it. The track of chaos. How do you guys vote for driver of the day? Basically we would put up a poll for driver of the day during the race, or there's the F1 driver of the day. Again, this is practice, so there's no driver of the day voting. That's correct. Hira is a rookie. Again, rookie is defined by the fact that he is not driven in. Has not driven in a Grand Prix. If you've driven 3 or more Grand Prix races, you're considered no longer a rookie for purposes of this F1 training. So Behrman's out of his car. They're doing something. They're doing work on his car. Again, it looks like there's a leak somewhere that they're trying to fix. Why isn't Oscar out? Just because FP1 training, Pato O'Ward is the driver in for him. Again, Oscar will be back for FP2. Most of you guys in FP1 are Jap. No, not all of them. Browning's from FP2. Polarin's FP2. Lindblad is in FP2. Crawford's in FP2. So it's not, they're not all the F2 drivers are from Japan. Heard one action drivers paid a lot of money to be there. Is that true? I mean, if we're not counting Stroll and Stroll. Yeah, I have not heard about that. What's Max when he's not going for a flying lap? His last lap. I don't know what's going on. Max is coming around for a cooldown lap, so we'll see if he goes on a flying lap after this. He could be also doing a program where he's doing something for race-related reasons. Max can win the title if P4. Again, he's got to earn 12 points more than Lando. As long as Max is ahead of Oscar, Max is gonna beat out Oscar in any scenario. Norris car seems to have issues. I mean, he's in the pit, right? I don't know why you think he has issues. He's in the pits. Again, we're under 10 minutes to go. Again, 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this session. Who's in the other Ferrari seat? That's Arthur Leclerc. That's Charles's brother. So we have a double Leclerc on grid for FP1. Charles is, again, LEC. That's Charles. LEL is Arthur. You guys are saying right now. Why isn't Oscar here again? This is just FP1 training. Again, yes, Pato Ward again is the IndyCar driver. Again, second this in the IndyCar Championship this year. Dark pointing out that good things about Crawford. Yeah, he's actually done pretty well in F2 this year. I think he's second in F2 if I'm correct. He could be a future star, definitely. I think Crawford might be the reserve driver for McLaren. Not McLaren for Aston Martin. Again, their reserve driver was the F2 champion Drogovic, and he's now returned to um, Formula E to be back to active competition. Looks fun. Some of the cool down. If Max not flying, then he's doing a different program than a quali program. Oh, there's the spin. Spins one way and comes back. That was actually Arthur Leclerc who spun. Wait, it's looking some. Oh no! Oh man! Arthur just roasted his brother over the radio. He just said he thinks that Charles is doing some burnouts for the fans in the stands, and the Sengier says he spun out. Is LEL first time in F1? No. Yeah, this is not the first time Rip Oscar? No. Guys, stop it with the Rip Oscar stuff because that's not true. It is what it is. Again, this is not the first time that Arthur has been on the grid. This is not the first time the Clark brothers have been on the grid at the same time. This is actually the second time. He did drive for. I think it was last year. I thought he was this year. They were on the grid together as well. So this is not the first time that Arthur's been with his brother Charles. Again, he just roasted him over the radio as well. That's hilarious. Because Leclerc survives for Ferrari, I have no clue. Looking right now, what you guys are saying at the moment. Again, this is again. These drivers are being in for replacements. It's a rookie replacement driver for FP1, and this is in the rules. It's in the rules. Max's pace on the hards is insane. Yes, it is. It's been insane. It doesn't look like he's going to be doing any flying laps. It doesn't look like anyone's doing any flying laps at this point. We'll see. We got Behrman. Behrman's in the pit though. He's got his car is being worked on, and then Browning's been in the pits. And he had issues earlier this session as well. Was Isaac's batch of most number of rookies in a season ever? It's close to. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at. That's a history question, and I think it feels like they may be the most, but we'll have to go back and look. There could be another season that I'm not aware of. Yeah, it's very much looking like Max is doing a race simulation right now, with the lap times he's doing. Again, we had 9 rookie drivers in this session. I'm going to go over them real quick. Luke Browning's in for the Williams. Emil Iwasa is in the Racing Bull for Lawson. Rio Akar is in the Haas car. Both Aston Martins are out with a rookie, Jack Crawford and Cyan Shields. Paul Aaron is in the Alpine for Gasly. So we've got Paul Aaron versus Colapino on the grid. We had that earlier in the season as well. The 3 moistry one is again Pato War is in the McLaren for Oscar. Pato War is an IndyCar driver. Has won races. Second in the IndyCar driving. Came best second in the Indianapolis 500. Lost in brutal, heartbreaking fashion, to be quite honest. He's a soon to be a winner of the Indianapolis 500, to be quite honest. Our Arthur Leclerc is in the Ferrari for Hamilton. That means we got a double Leclerc between him and his brother Charles. Charles did P3 and Arthur did P16 effectively. And then Aaron Lindblad. He is going to be our new F1 driver next year. He's currently 15th on the grid. He's 0.771 back from Norris's time, which is not that bad. This is we're all under 2 seconds with everyone, so that's interesting. But again, the story then this weekend is that one, you can know is going to be out, and we're going to hitting our limits. Isaac Hadjar is going to move into the second Red Bull seat. Lawson's going to be staying with the Racing Bulls, and then Aaron Lindblad is going to move up into that new open seat at Racing Bulls. So, and now he says he's bouncing at high speed. That's not good. That's porpoising. So we've finished our session right now. Again, people are asking, "Where's Oscar?" We've been explaining it all session long. You have come late. Again, we had 9 drivers in here. Again, top of the board is Norris. Max is 8,000 behind. Leclerc is 16,000 behind. Antonelli is 123 behind. And Hulkenberg is 124 behind. Russell is 6th. Borrell is 7th. Barron is 8th, but he's had an issue with the car all session long. The other one who's had an issue with his car is Browning, who's in Albon's car. So Albon, well, we'll have to see how Albon performs in FP2 if there's an issue with this car continues. We are going into the deciding weekend. Norris leads. Max is 12 back. Oscar 16 back. For everyone here at the Racing Statistics, we're gonna take off. Oh, no one's yelling at me. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll see everyone at FP2. This has been Grash for the Racing Statistics channel. For everyone here, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, we'll be back for FP2, and then tomorrow again, obviously for FP3 and the quali, and then on Sunday the race itself. We're gonna take a little bit break. We'll be back for FP2.